Time for the 49ers Rush podcast.
Now, let's go to first team offensive line. This is a big one. And, I think this was probably one of the most telling things from day one in practice. And it's going to change. Kyle Shanahan basically said we're going to have a musical chairs situation there. And the first team offensive line, Trent Williams got a day off. He'll be there. He was excused. McKivitz was at left tackle, Banks left guard, Brindle at center, Spencer Burford. This is the big takeaway here, was at right guard. That was incredible. And Jalen Moore / Mike McGlinchey were at right tackle. So when they first went out there and just first offensive line drills, Mike McGlinchey was there. When they went team, McGlinchey stepped out. Jalen Moore came in at right tackle. So not a lot to take away here because, again, McKivitz can play right guard. Jalen Moore can play right guard. So if Trent Williams comes back or Mike McGlinchey comes back, does that shift them ahead of Burford? I don't know. But promising that he was getting snaps all day with the first team reps. Now, I do not expect that to be consistent. That, like I said, musical chairs, baby. That offensive line, it's going to be in flux. And if you look at the second team offensive line, I think it tells us a story too. You got Jalen Moore, who went to left tackle. Nick Zakill, the rookie, left guard. Brunskill, backup center. I think that was a bigger, hey, let's be respectful of what Brindle has done through OTAs and minicamp. Let's allow him to basically compete for that job. But Brunskill, he's starting somewhere. Brunskill's not going to be a second teamer, but he missed with some knee issues all of OTAs and minicamp, so that's why he's with the second team. Jason Poe, backup right guard. We were curious where he was going to fit in because he wasn't with the first or second team anything through minicamp and OTAs. Right guard, there's a competition there of about 6 guys. And Justin School, backup right tackle, which was interesting with Moore. It just was interesting that Moore got first team right tackle, then backup left tackle. School got backup right tackle. So there's lots of competition for the right guard, for the center, and the right tackle. Third team, throw this up there real quick. Sam Schluter, Sutherland was getting left guard snaps. He was the backup center in OTA minicamps. They moved him to left guard, and Donovan West, undrafted free agent, third team center. That's what we wanted to see. Can he work his way up? Poe got third team reps at right guard as well. And Gutierrez, Alfredo, what's up, man? The international player from Mexico. I love it, getting snaps at right tackle. So that's the meat and potatoes, right? There's a lot going on with that spot. The spots, plural. And again, I've said this several times. If you were to come back in a DeLorean and say, John Chapman, why did the 49ers not make the playoffs in 2022? I want to say it's because the O-line play just didn't hold up. That's one of the issues. Now, talking about one of the starters, Aaron Banks. This is an older clip, but I think it's pertinent to what we're talking about today. This is Banks talking about he's been ready to start.
At that point, you got to look at the bigger picture, right? You got guys who have been playing for 10, 12 games at that point. You got 3 Pro Bowlers on the offensive line, and those guys are rolling. So, take it with a grain of salt, but those guys were, throughout the season, if they're the best guys play. So I think that's kind of what the case was.
Why he didn't get to play last year, why he didn't start last year, again, basically saying, man, I'm not starting over Laken Tomlinson. And I get that. I don't think he's going to be a Laken Tomlinson type player in his first year starting. But at the same time, I think it's interesting. Like, I think he is ready. We'll see. I had him graded as a plug-and-play player last year. They tried to plug him in at right guard. He just couldn't make the switch from left to right side, which is normal. That's a difficult jump because you got to retrain your body. You got to back up with your right. I mean, it's just different. It's easier to go from left guard to left tackle than it is left guard to right guard. It's just different fundamentals.
It's your boy Frank Gore. I'm listening to 49er Rush Niners all day. That's Brain Sits home.